Hey, welcome to the video. My name is Logan Glover. I am a content media agency, photographer, videographer located in Pensacola, Florida. We mostly specialize in shooting content for restaurants, small businesses. This content can either be social media content. When we first started out, I had no intention of making a content agency. I just wanted to be a videographer. I had never taken a professional photo before. I didn't have any photo camera. All I had was the Panasonic GH5. But at the time in 2022, my girlfriend started working at a new restaurant, and the people running the restaurant social media apparently weren't that great. The owner talked to my girlfriend and she said that I could help out. I honestly had no idea how to do social media. All I did was just a couple of videos, never taken a photo in my life before. But then they asked me, and honestly, I kind of did fake it till I made it. I learned how to take photos. I learned how to make social media content, how to post to social media effectively to get viewers engagement. And then over time, more restaurants started to notice our work and they started to ask questions. Hey, who does your social media? It's so good. Or, hey, who does your social media? I really like them. And then we just kind of started growing our business to what it is today, where we have multiple retainer clients paying us every month. Now, I'm not going to lie that my situation, I was extremely lucky by landing it. My girlfriend helped me out an insane amount. I can never really thank her enough because that really did kickstart my career. Just that one little shout out and her believing in me. Moving on from that, what you're watching now is we used to have this client a few months ago and they had to drop us because business was a little slow, but things started picking up again and we still had a decent relationship with them. So we just started back. This was our first shoot back working with this client. So they had just got a new menu. So we were getting photos, video of the new drinks, of the new food items. It's just really about catching up because they basically stopped posting social media for about, I don't know, 4 or 5 months while we were not working with them. They would post every once in a while, but it's not the same exact thing as working with us. So this is our setup. I was getting photos. I have the Sony A7 IV and I use big flash like the Godox 8200. And then a little bit later, I switched to using the Sony ZV-E1. I love this camera for social media. I'm using this to get some video. We're going to make multiple reels, part of our retainer package for this client. I'm making reels for the new menu and for some of the drinks. As you can see, I also am switching between horizontal and vertical because we're going to be filming for both social media and probably video that's going to be put up on the website, or maybe even we're going to put it in our portfolio because we're trying to build our 2025 portfolio.
And finally, someone did. So,
switch to what I saw in my hands-on event is gonna be great. The 450 price tag for $500 back in Mario Kart World wasn't a real sticker shock. But obviously, as we start to get into the conversations,
Yeah, I'm going to be like, purchase free food.
right now remains upon the people. And I think what's concerning is Nintendo is betting on
Gas.
has really won them
we went to play good, man.
selling games.
As you can see, Reese, one of the perks of shooting restaurants is that with all this extra food you're taking photos and video of, they can't really give it to customers, so they have nothing better to do with it. So usually we end up getting to take it home, and it's usually pretty good most of the time. This is the second shoot of the day. We're going to Destin, Florida, which is usually about an hour, 30 minutes away from where we're located in Pensacola, Florida. This is a relatively recent retainer client we signed with actually the same owner as the previous restaurant in this video. So it literally just goes to tell you that don't make a scene if you get fired, or don't cause any bad blood. Business is business, and their business is trying to do what's best for them, and you're trying to do what's best for you. So when the owner was opening this new restaurant in Destin, he remembered us. He really liked working with us. So he asked if I could help him open the social media and take photos and video for this new restaurant. And so I said, of course, didn't have any problems with him. So we started working, and then the other restaurants started picking up again. And he said, hey, you might as well start working over there again. So it really just goes to tell you that just try to make the best of every situation and don't be an asshole. Just try to have the best relationship you can form no matter what. Don't have any bad blood. Just keep working and everything will really work out in the end. But I really do believe that any could do this. If you have some level of the creativeness and the willingness to learn how to do this, I think any could possibly do this. It's not even a matter of gear. Like, gear does help, but I do think that you can use your gear to the very best ability. If you have an old handy-down mirrorless camera, you can take pretty good photos. Video might be a little bit different story, but a lot of people do use iPhones for their social media content. Although I do believe there is value of having nice looking cameras or nice looking gear, although it might not be actually nice. It might be a couple years old. Most clients aren't going to know the difference between an A7 III or an A7 IV. They're just going to see a mirrorless camera. If you show up with only an iPhone, it's going to be a lot harder to sell yourself rather than showing up with a piece of lighting and a professional camera. So keep that in mind. Although you might be able to, you might have to invest just to wow the client. It really is about perception in this industry. A client most likely is going to pick the guy who walks in with a fancy camera, fancy lighting, over the guy with just an iPhone. Although the content itself might be 10 times better with the guy with the iPhone. As long as you have good lighting, if you get natural light, you don't even need to buy lights. I think there's always a way to do it, but you have to have the willingness to be able to do it. And that's kind of what I sell to my clients, that they are very busy business owners and they don't have the time to post to social media. Even if they knew how to, they have a million other things to do. So that's kind of where our business comes in. We give them the peace of mind of not having to deal with that. We will take that hassle for you. We will post the content. We will find what's going on in your business and try to promote that as much as we possibly could. Now, I know this video is a little bit rambly. I kind of went over how we started and some of the stuff we do and how you could possibly do this yourself. If you have any questions, feel free to just leave them in the comments or leave me a subscribe. I'm just now starting this just to document my process of how I'm building my business. But yeah, check out the nice view on the way back. Pensacola, Florida. I'll see you in the next one.